Guiding Principles on Internal Displacement video series. I am Cecilia Jimenez-Damary, the United Nations Special Rapporteur on the human rights of internally displaced persons. In the previous video, we discussed Principle 4 on the prohibition of non-discrimination and the provision of special protection to certain groups as part of the general principles underlying the Guiding Principles. And today, I'm very excited to start discussing with you a new section, the principles relating to the protection from displacement, which is essentially the concept of prevention. I suggest you have a copy of the Guiding Principles with you at hand. So, Section 2, encompassing principles or relating to the protection from displacement, starts with Principle 5, and it reads, all authorities and international actors shall respect and ensure respect for their obligations under international law, including human rights and humanitarian law, in all circumstances, so as to prevent and avoid conditions that might lead to the displacement of persons. This is a very powerful principle because Principle 5, as per the commentaries of ACLU done by Professor Walter Kalin, emphasizes the importance of compliance with international law for the prevention of internal displacement, and therefore full respect for relevant norms of international law, human rights, and humanitarian law provisions by domestic and international actors is essential. And this is regardless of whether they are governmental or not. My report to the General Assembly in 2021 had the theme of prevention of arbitrary displacement. I emphasize that the prevention of arbitrary displacement, as well as the prevention and mitigation of conditions that lead to internal displacement, is a primary duty and responsibility of states and any authorities, but as well international actors. That report provides recommendations to states and other actors to this effect and looks at direct as aspects of prevention as well as indirect aspects that really look at preventing or mitigating conditions that may lead to arbitrary displacement. I encourage you to read it because this provision is something that goes through as well the Guiding Principles on Internal Displacement and something that is unfortunately ignored most of the time. So, thanks for tuning in, and in the next video, we will continue with Principle 6, specifically on what is arbitrary displacement, and so that we know what we are actually talking about. See you then.